Hey Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. It's Debbie. So I started the video, but it got interrupted, and I did a part 1, part 2 last week, but the part 2 never loaded, so I didn't want to do that this time. So it's already out here. I've been like give you a little heads up with the bottom of the deck, right? The card on the bottom of the deck was 9 of Pentacles. It actually came out in the reading too. They're ready to invest. They're ready to embark on this new journey, right? I'm just going to jump in, okay? Ace of Cups, right? So they're coming in with their full cup, right? They see you and they know that you are their Ace of Cups. You are their love. They want to give you their cup, okay? They feel bad that they haven't done that already, right? They are realizing everything was meant for a reason. It's been divine timing, right? There were some karmic cycles, lessons that need to be cleared up. There's still lessons that we have to learn, that we'll learn throughout life, right? But that is what has been keeping them from giving you their cup. And it's been for you too, because there's things that you need to learn too, right? What haven't you learned? Right? What haven't you learned, right? And we're in a new cycle. Every new moon, there's a new karmic cycle. If you did not learn your lessons the first time, you shall repeat them, okay, until you learn them. And don't misunderstand when you start doing things right, and you're doing the right thing, and challenges come up in your way and it gets in your way. It's not because you're not doing it, because a lot of people will give up and they're like, okay, well, I'm doing the right thing, but all this crap keeps happening, right? No, they're not telling you to stop, right? They're just telling you there's still some lessons you need to learn. There's still some things that you haven't learned along the way. Keep going, keep doing it. There is still a lesson or two that you haven't learned. So they're trying to teach you that, right? So there's always going to be challenges coming up. Nothing ever comes without a challenge, right? And nothing ever comes. Let me tell you something. If people are jealous of you, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. That they want what you have. That's how it works. They want what you have. Okay? They're ready to invest, right? This was what was on the bottom of the deck. They're ready to invest. They're ready to invest in this new journey, to embark in you into the new cup and give you their cup. Okay? Right. Page of Cups, right? Page of Cups is about a small offer. Okay? Pages are students. Pages is an immature energy. It's a student, right? It could be a younger person. Usually when we have the Page of Cups, right, this is all I have to offer you right now. Can you accept my offer, right? Will you take that? This is what I have at this time. See the little fish in the cup? That's all I have to give you, right? Can you take me for what I have right now, right? Even though I don't have what I want to give you, everything, which I do have the Knight of Cups, which is the full offer further down in the reading, okay? This is what I want to start with. Let's just do it. And that's what they're at. They're at that 9 of Wands, which is we're going for it. Let's go for it, right? The 8 of Wands is movement, it's message, and the Ace of Wands is in the beginning, so they're going towards that. They're going towards their Ace of Wands. Right? They're going towards a new beginning. So let's do this. Now, Sagittarius, you guys have that Page of Wands energy. Page of Wands is the one that you stand on the edge, right? And you're like, you can be swayed either way, right? If you get the right persuasion, you'll go ahead and do it, right? You're like, okay, I'll do it, right? Right? Or you'd be like, you can talk yourself out of it too. Okay? So that's a lot of Sagittariuses have been in that. Right? In that. That's their natural. Right? That's natural for them. But when they get to that and they make a decision, they're going to do it, and they're just going to do it. And there's nothing that's going to stop them. I'm going to do it. Right? They're just going to go for it. So that's where they're at now. Okay? They are trying to tell you that. They've been getting messages from above, right? This is also movement. 8 of Wands is movement, okay? It's action. They're taking action, and they're letting you know that they're taking action. Okay? They've been told, the divine God, whatever you guys want to call it, right? The higher power has been letting them know and showing them what they need to do, and they're listening now. They're walking away. The Eight of Cups, right? They're walking away from all of the past, from the negativity, and they know they're learning in order for them to heal, because they're starting to heal, right? In order for them to heal properly, to heal the right way, they have to remove themselves from the negative energy that is keeping them there. Because let me tell you, misery loves company. Misery loves company, okay? Misery loves company. And they'll do everything to keep you miserable. And it's more about themselves. And I feel bad for people like that, right? I was around lots of people like that, okay? It says about what's going on inside them, right? As within, so without. So how you truly feel about yourself comes out, right? How you truly feel about yourself comes out, okay? You have to be thankful for everything that happens in your life, right? You got to take that negative and turn it into positive. Everything happens for a reason, right? There were lessons you needed to learn in each chapter of your life. Now they're ready to embark a new chapter, right? And it's not just the chapter, right? You're the novel. You're the whole. So each chapter, so the book of life, right? Think about the book of life, okay? Each chapter can be a karmic lesson. It can be, you know, a portion of your life, right? And now you're the rest of it. They're like so far into the book, and the rest of the book is now you, right? So they're ready to embrace that. Embrace the new story. Embrace the new ones. Now, will there be a couple of chapters of turmoil, a couple of chapters of upside down? Yeah, because when you walk away from something, right, something has to die, the death of something for something new to begin. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy sailing. Doesn't mean it's going to be free of drama. No. They're going to bring stuff with them, right? They're going to bring stuff with them. And trust me, it's for the best, for everybody, right? You want to feel, gosh, when you walk away from something, it's not easy. It's not easy. Whether it was a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's friends, whether it's family members that are holding you back, whatever, it's not easy. It's not easy. You just realize that it's a toxic situation. I'm talking about, you know, it doesn't matter. This is across the board, all Sagittarius masculine, right? It doesn't matter if it's a job, if it's a friend, if it's a person, if it's baby mama, baby daddy, if it's family members, you know, whatever. If it's unhealthy attachments, you know, if it's drugs, whatever, they're walking away from it, right? And it's not, they aren't going to, they're afraid, this is the fear. They're afraid that it's not going to be an easy process, right? But you have to understand, all that karmic cycles of third parties have been released, okay? Not only that, but they're releasing the third parties from it too. So the third parties are realizing, and like I said, it doesn't matter if it's a person, job, whatever. And I told you guys, I've been telling you for what now? For like 2-3 months now, that they're going to start taking every blockage away from the connection. Every blockage. Job, person, time, money, distance, religion, right? Baby mama, baby daddy, advice, family members, negative people, right? Whatever they're doing, they're taking that away, ending that cycle so they can get them on their purpose and get them on their path, right? And get them to heal. Once the healing has started, it does not stop. trust that. Once your healing starts, it does not stop. You cannot stop it. When you start healing yourself, right, you'll heal. They start to heal, right? And then you will, every time, if they trigger you, right, you got, you got more to heal. You always will have things to heal. I'm at the point where I'm starting to heal my inner child. I'm more at the adult stages now, in which if I wasn't like, if you want to say adult stages, from, my past relationships. So I'm learning to heal those, right? And let that go, and how that affected me, right? And not carry it into the future. Okay, so that's where I'm at. And realizing those, and it's just like third parties, right? Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason. There was a lesson to learn, right? So I ask that every night, because I process stuff in my sleep and in my dreams, right? And I'll put stuff together. Every night, I say this: please let me wake up rested, refreshed, and renewed. Anything I need to continue to process to help me heal, show it to me. What do I need to do? What more do I need to do? What more do I need to fix? What more do I need to change? Right? And things will come to me in my dreams, right? Like the other night, I had a dream about my mother. My mother passed away in March, right? And it was about her death and reviving her, right? And I remember looking back over at my sister and looking down and seeing that she was festering, right? She had festering wounds and she died. And I looked back and I'm like, do I need to revive her? Should I bring her back, right? I mean, I can save her. Do I save her? And then I said, no, I'm like, no, I need to let her go. That was me letting go of the old festering wounds, the wounds that I let fester, right? That they were part of, and let those heal and scar over. To let go of it, let go of the past, let go of the past. That's what I had to put all that together, right? It's crazy how some dreams you remember, some dreams you don't. I also, never mind. I have like, there's different gifts that I have, and like a couple of times I've actually seen deaths in my dreams, or one death, and that was crazy. I've seen things in my dreams that come true, and I've talked to other feminines that have had that, and it's scary. It's not exactly always accurate, like it doesn't happen exactly that way, but it happens. There's similarities to it, and it's creepy as fuck. It is creepy as fuck. I'm still creeped out, and this happened. That dream that I had of my, a friend of mine, her friend of hers, died, right? And she died about this, no, it wasn't this time of year, it wasn't the winter. I had a dream that I still remember it. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever had deja vu too, but it was in the winter, and there was four-wheeling, right? Four-wheeler, and I remember it's like you're in an astral plane. It's like you're watching it happen. There was a four-wheeler, and then I remember there was like a semi-truck. For some reason, there was a semi-truck, but there was never a semi-truck involved in actually what happened, but I don't know why that was part of it. But there was ruts, right? Ruts from the tires. And there was a body laying face down. And I go to the body and I flip the body over, and it was a woman, right? And she had died. Okay. Well, that happened. I saw that the next day. I didn't tell anybody about it. Didn't tell a soul about it, right? And I have never told my friend. Maybe years, like 10 years later or more, maybe. But I didn't tell him at the time because it freaked me the fuck out. The next day we were over at her friend's house, and she got a call from her friend's husband or family or something, that she had died in a four-wheeling accident in Nebraska, right? And it was in fields. It was crazy. She went in a deep ditch, and it went flying and landed, right? So I'm thinking, oh, that's so sad. It is sad, right? It's sad because she had young kids, all that stuff. She showed me her picture of her, and it was the woman I saw in my dream, and that flipped me the fuck out. Like, oh my God. So I always pay attention to my dreams. They help me piece things together. The ones that not all of them do I remember, right? Some things I remember very vividly. I also remember, when I was pregnant with my last pregnancy, I kept dreaming about two kids, and then I ended up pregnant with twins. I was pregnant with twins and didn't know it. So things like that. Things come to me. It's weird. It's weird. It's strange. It's kind of scares me. 10 of Pentacles, right? 10 of Pentacles. The house, the home, right? The family, stability. They see that in you, right? They thought they saw it in the other person or where they were, right? Okay. This is what they want to give you, right? But they're understanding that they have, sorry, I was looking at the clarifying card. They understand that they don't have to give it to you, right? And they understand that because this is what they thought they wanted, thought that what they had where they were, right? It's what kept them restricted and restrained. With the 4 of Pentacles, right? Always kept them down, right? That's what 4 of Pentacles is. It's being restricted by money, right? And it wasn't a stable environment. That's what they're realizing, okay? They realize that. They want to tell you guys this stuff, but they have a hard time saying it, okay? They're coming in with that romantic offer, though, right? This is what I was saying about that Page of Cups, right? This is what I have. This is what I want to do. This is what's coming, right? This is what I have right now, as of today, where we stand today. I have this little fish for you. Will you take that? Because I'm working towards this, right? I'm working toward this. You're going to get it. You're getting everything. You're getting everything I have, right? Everything I can give you, because you are my only option. You're the only one for me. You're it. You're it. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. And that's the connecting energy, right? You're at your breaking point too, right? This is what connects both of you. You're both at a breaking point. What is your breaking point? Is they're done holding on to every burden. They're ready to come forward. I go, you guys, I get it. You've been waiting forever. And they're supposed to be coming. They're coming, right? And you're like, oh my God, are they ever going to get here, right? Well, you have to let go of all the burdens you've been holding on to, right? Okay, the negativity, the past, the healing. You have to do all the same things. And know that they're coming, right? Patience is the virtue of life. Just keep working on yourself. Focus. Get into the new earth community. Get in, do your purpose, do your mission, right? The thing is, I'm going to tell you this straight up. If you do not continue to focus on yourself, work on yourself, do your purpose, right? Start a channel, right? Join the community. Start doing your part. Start changing lives, right? It doesn't matter. You have to get out of it. You have to have a death of the ego, right? They have to go through the death of the ego, right? Realize that material stuff doesn't mean anything. You have to be humbled and stripped down to nothing before they start giving you things. And when you strip down to nothing and be thankful for where you are, right? That's when everything starts coming together. And understand, right? Once you strip down and once you're humbled, you can be thankful for what you have, right? You don't have the desire to have, not that you can't have nice things, right? Right? You just don't have the desire for it. It'll still come if that's what you want, but you realize it's not necessary. That isn't what makes you happy. That's what being humbled is. You realize, right, my happiness does not come from what material things I have gained, what certificates I have achieved, right? What job I have. okay? How much money I have. That is not where happiness comes from. When you have been stripped down to nothing and literally, okay, taken down to the bare bones, it's just like any military. They have to break you to build you. So they're breaking you to build you, to realize your happiness is within. It comes from within. When you find that within and you focus on yourself, right? You heal. You're here to heal others, right? I have people that come up to me all the time, more so now, more so that I am more awakened, right? And more in my knowing, and the more I heal, the more I'm connected to him. But I'm also like, it's like random people will just come up and ask for help. Just odd. I go to the store, I'm shopping at the store, and people will just come up. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. They just strike up conversations, right? And it's usually they need some advice, and pop out some advice. Never see these people again, but you know, it's just, everything happens for a reason. You know, everybody's put in your path for a reason, right? There is something that that person needed to hear at that moment in time, right? You know, and you're there. You're there to give them that guidance. We're here to change lives. That one little bit of advice could make a big difference, right? You never know. You never know if that one thing you say to that person, to give them that little bit of encouragement, to give them a little spark, to show them that little bit of light, save their lives or not. You don't know. You don't know. But you know that in that moment of time, they can take it, understand it. They're either going to, you know, they'll do one or two things. They're going to listen to you, or they're just going to let it go one ear and out the other. Because a lot of times when I tell people things, and just like what I tell you, it may not be what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. It's what you need to hear. It's what you need to hear, right? Because you need to get out of your own way. They've been in their own way for the longest time, right? They're getting out of their own way. That's what the Eight of Swords is. The Eight of Swords is, look, see, you're bound by yourself. You know the truth, you're standing in the truth is behind you, right? But you won't get out of your own way to save your life, okay? It's like, no, I don't want to believe it, right? I don't want to see it. I know it's there, right? I know it's for my own good. I know I need to do it, but I don't want to, right? They're getting past that. They're getting past that. They're getting past that energy. That energy they're getting past. I got that for Leo's energy too. They're getting past that. I got 2 fire signs there. They're just going to go for it. That's what the Knight of Wands is. He has no plan whatsoever. Knight of Swords, I'm sorry. There's no plan whatsoever. But he's in his truth. He's just going to go for it. So the Knight of Swords is also fast movement. It is like, I have no plan, right? I just know I'm going to do it. And that's what Sagittarius do, right? They're spontaneous. They could be him and haw, and then all of a sudden they're spontaneous as fuck. You're like, let's do it, let's go. Be crazy. That's where they're at. That's where they're at, okay? Can I have messages from the Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine? From Sagittarius, what would they say? This very moment in time. Okay. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to get it to fit. You know, not everything's going to fit you. Because this is for collaborative. It's for every Sagittarius. Masculine energy. So it's not just going to... If you want specifics, you know, I can always give you your specifics, right? Is there anything else? I love it when the cards match up. Oh my God. Nope. That one? Okay. Okay. All right. Five of Cups. I have trust issues, right? So if they have trust issues, what don't you trust? What is going on with you? Now, you know that they come with stuff, right? Those are issues that they're going to deal with, right? How does it work with a twin flame program, right? Journey. How does it work? When there's extremes, right? Okay. When there's an extreme, when like they have trust issues, you're going to put them in a situation where they have no choice but to trust you, right? That doesn't mean, I'm not saying if they have trust issues, like whatever it is, whatever trust issue that they have. I'm not saying that you're going to cheat on them. I'm not saying that you're going to misuse their trust, right? They're just going to have to be put in a situation where they're just going to have to trust it. Trust that you're going to do the right thing, and you do. You do the right thing, right? So it's just that. So and then like, for instance, on your side, if you're OCD, right? If you're super neat and clean, over neat and clean, right? Overly neat and clean. It's OCD about everything. They're going to be messy and chaotic. Okay? So, because you balance each other out. So you're going to get them where they're not going to have the extreme trust issues, or they're going to come in a little bit, and they're going to get to you to where you're not, I'm just saying, for example, right? OCD, right? So crazy. You're going to come in a little bit, and they'll change. They'll come in a little bit, right? It's what it is. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. So if you're too extreme, if you're extreme on one side or the other, either one of you, the other one is going to trigger you to get you to balance yourself out. So you'll be even keeled. That's what we do for each other. That's what we do for each other, right? Okay. Page of Pentacles. Sorry it's taking me so long, but trust me, I'm coming in. Okay? I told you they're coming. Okay? Seven of Wands. I'm fighting for this. I'm fighting for us. Sorry. Page of Pentacles. I'm working on me while you work on yourself. Right? What did I say, man? Cards, they match up the messages, right? Page of Cups. Will you accept what I have to give? Will you accept what I have to give? Will you accept it? I'm going to give you more, but this is what I have right now. Will you accept it? Okay? What did I say? Eight of Swords. I now see things clearly. Okay? Fire signs, man. You guys are like, I got that in the Leo energy too. And we are one. They know that. They know that. Are they completely aware what a twin flame is? No. Do they know the terminology? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Are they getting a better understanding of it? Yeah, they are. They know you're divinely connected. They can see. They see everything coming together, right? They see everything coming together. They understand it's different. They understand that you're like-minded. You have things that you're like. It's the way twin flames are, right? We're going to have things that we are exactly, because you balance each other out. So you're going to have a lot in common, but you're going to have your opposites, right? You're going to have that opposite, the yin and the yang. Right? So you have things in common, and then you have things you can teach each other. It's the perfect balance, right? It's perfect harmony, right? That's why when you see the yin and yang symbol, right? It's black and white, and in the white there's a black dot, and in the black there's a white dot, right? Because you're perfectly balanced, right? You balance each other, and in yourself you have that balance of your masculine and feminine. The feminine is getting in touch with their logic side and balancing that out. The masculine is getting in touch with their emotional side and balancing that out. So they're getting out of their logic and getting into their emotions and getting into balance. Feminines need to get out of their emotions and get into logic and get that balance. We balance each other. That's how it works, right? All right. That's where we are today. See ya.